Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. All right, people. Let's get into it. But before I get into it, whenever you guys get to any setup, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. Got something brand new and fresh for you here. Before I get started though, listen, I want you guys to understand that, I do miss the way things used to be. Unfortunately, is some things are just out of my control. Okay. I'm just trying to, stay in it. Okay. I've been having, a lot of talk about widgets and things like that. I'm not doing it. All right. They don't want that, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing anything that they don't want. It doesn't make any sense for me to do that. Okay. So I know other people might do it, but I'm not other people. Some people do their videos and don't say nothing, just play music in the background. I talk on mine. Okay, sometimes I might put out a video without commentary, but everybody do different things. Some people, different strokes for different folks. All right, and with that being said, I wish I could. I wish it was like it used to be, but it's not. So let's go. Okay. See what we got. This from my guy, the Hobbit, man. I'm not really sure who he is. I actually got this from the Mac though, but he has his own wizard. His wizard is also in Ezra's repo. So let's see. Now, the main menus. I mean, there's plenty of stuff here in the sub menus. It really. You know what I don't get? I don't get if you see something and you like it. And I'm not going to go on with this too much longer. If you see something you like it don't matter what's in there. It don't matter nothing about none of that. Let's be real about this. It's nothing really different. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just putting out content, work that I think that needs to be seen. And if it's working for me, it should work for you. So I'm just putting out content and things like that. There's no real need for me to be going through sub menus and all of that. It's really no need, man. It's like, it's almost dragging it out. And just a heads up, the average watch time for my videos is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay? That's the average. Let's click into the main menu. Okay, now if you guys want this, just get it. Okay, and that's pretty much. So that's for that. Let's go to shows and see what's going on there. You do have a sub menu. You can go through it and things like that. Let's see. Okay, now this coming from Marauder. Okay. Okay, now this takes you right into the extended info mod here. Okay, things like that working well. We going to the dragon on this one. You guys already know I ain't even dealing with none of this. I think we go to Docular here. Okay, y'all already know we going to the star on this. I think this is the Dragon too. But nothing will be in favorites unless you place it. Alright. Now with that being said, it doesn't matter what setup you get, okay? What matters the most is your settings. Okay? I mean, because really and truthfully, you can do all of this on the stock skin. But some people, like the backgrounds and things like that. But what's really important, I don't care what it is actually your settings. Let's get into that. Let's go to the add-on browser. Make sure everything's updated. That's the first thing you really want to, pay attention to. You want to make sure everything's updated. No need to be using something that's not updated. All right. Let's click into this. We want to go to video player input stream. We want to make sure the input stream adaptive is enabled. Okay. And as you guys can see, the RTMP input is not here. All right. But you guys might be able to get it. Just because I can't get it don't mean you can't get it. This is the way, if you want to try to get the RTMP input, this is the way you do it. You go to install from repo, and then you go to all repos. All right, and then you just go down and get right back to video player input stream. Let's click on it. Now, from what I've learned, and a lot of people are, chiming in on this, and people, I do make mistakes. I'm not always correct, and I did not make this. Okay. The way that I know if something, I know how things work with it, and I know how things work without it. Okay, as you can see, it failed. That doesn't mean if you turn it off and turn it back on, it won't be here a couple of days later. I've had people tell me, man, it shows up a couple of days later. From what I've learned by the way it works, I feel like it's in the background. Okay, somebody could chime in on this. Somebody could, there's a lot of people that watch my content. Somebody could chime in on this. Shout out to the Nab. He got at me. And what I think it depends on is how you actually build it. Whether you building it on Android or building it on a PC. I think that kind of matters. But if you can get it, you can get it. All right. If not, not. This is working perfectly. And another thing, I'm not going to put something out if it's not working for me. So if it's working for me and it's not working for you, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, now after that, one more thing, couple of more things we need to do. Let's just go to settings. And what I want to do is go to player. And what I want to cover here is enable HQ scaler for scaling above. This is kind of self-explanatory. You see it. It shows you at the bottom what it actually does. Now, me personally, I like to have mine on 100 for all of the devices, 3 gigabytes and up. Okay. Your NVIDIA Shields, things like that. 2 gigabyte devices like your Fire TVs and Cubes, as well as your NVIDIA Tubes. I like to have those on 50 or 60. And for your small end devices, sticks, etc., I like to have that on about 20 or 30. Now, usually it does come in at 20, like to bump it up. But this is something you always need to check on, and you need to get used to it. If 50 or 60 doesn't work for you, try 40. Okay? If 100 doesn't work for you, try 70, 80, things like that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to experiment, people. Okay? Learn what works best for you. Okay? I'm just giving you guys a little heads up on it and what works for me. Okay? You can try it. You don't have to try it. You can leave it at 20. If 20 is working for you, leave it. I'm just giving you what I do, what I use. Okay? I think that's a real important section also. Nothing else for us to do now, people, but just go to the wizard. Now, remember, I did tell you I did get it from Ezra's. I did get it from Ezra Mac. But since the Hobbit is here, let's just go in. First thing I want you to do is go right into the Wiz. And what you want to give yourself is a total cleanup. And after you've done that, just go on to Tools. And instead of going to Quick Config, let's go to Full Config. Okay? And the first two you can leave alone. What I would recommend, this is what I use. Instead of having it on 2, let's just try 1. Then you write the file. And after you write the file, you will be able to check on your settings here. And then all that is left to do, people, is restart your setup. Okay? Simple and plain, nothing hard here. Let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe, but most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.